Just don't upload this one. This one's really bad.
Number 7, podcast foot lettuce. The last thing you want in your podcast of destiny is someone else's feet. That might be what you get. That's all I got.
Are we doing that?
I don't remember the rest of it.
You make me sad.
Yeah, it's the intro.
I mean, I could have said it better. I could have said a better one.
Anyways, we got myself, M64, Colton, he doesn't have a YouTube channel, and then Paul, or Zhazi, TheBeast.
Hey, my beasts.
And we're going to be talking about things today.
Yeah, today
Paul,
we're
if
going
you
to
want to start us off?
Who? Me?
I'm hungry.
Speak words, Paul.
What? Okay. I just asked if you wanted me to start, but so Hunter, there's some big developments happening on your channel. It hasn't been as active as some other people's, but it looks like there's going to be some activity there. So what's going on there?
Yeah, so my winter break started, technically. I'm not going to start making videos every day until the 16th, because that's when I send my update video. But I'm going to be making videos like every day from December 16th to January 6th, hopefully. That probably includes Christmas, because if Drug Mart doesn't take the day off, then I don't take the day off.
Wow.
And I have plans to do things during those days.
I hear you've been working on a video game in the Unreal Engine. How's that going?
Well, I can move the character around, and
you program that yourself?
Yeah, it's a great start. Well, technically that was included in a template, but you know, I added the option to sprint rather than just run at one speed.
Wow, is that a toggle or a hold down the button sort of thing?
Well, if you're on PC, it's a hold down the button, because like that's how it is on most PC games, right? But if you're playing on a gamepad, I made it a toggle. Since it's usually bound to the left stick, you don't want to hold down the left stick the entire time you're moving. So, it's a toggle.
Wow, that's really smart, man. Now,
Yeah, definitely.
How's your character model doing?
Google it. Yeah, we're not talking about the graphics, right? Okay.
Oh. Well, I actually had some ideas of my own, if you wouldn't mind considering them.
Sure, I could.
You're not seeing them, are you?
Does anybody want to... Oh, are you sending? Okay.
Yeah,
Just discuss the ideas.
Yeah, I like it. I'll use it immediately.
Can you make the main character black and female?
That's exactly what this is. Wow.
Hey, wait. So Soul Calibur 6 made the Unreal Engine 4, right? So what if I just stole all the character models?
I mean, that's what they kind of intended when they had you create your own character, because your character, like, slightly deviates from what a normal character looks like.
Yeah, definitely Unreal Engine 4.
Yeah, I know. I watch the Unreal Engine 4 pop up every single time I play the video game, Paul. I'm a Soul Calibur master. You expect me not to notice that?
Oh, this makes me think about a discussion I had last night where I was talking about the game engines that they used for the Star Wars Dark Knight games, and then later the Jedi Knight games.
Okay.
So
What are the Dark Knight games? I've never heard of those.
The original Star Wars Dark Knight came out in the 19s. I can't tell you what time in the 1900s, but it was
nice.
it used what was called the Jedi engine, which was basically a upgraded version of Duke Nukem's engine and a little bit like Doom's engine. But if I can, I'm gonna have to double check this while I'm talking about it. But if I remember correctly, it was able to do. Let me look it up real quick, because there was a specific thing that it could do that Doom couldn't do. Here it is. Let's see. Extremely similar to the build engine used in Duke Nukem 3D. Well, not a true 3D engine. Supports 3D dimensional, yada yada yada. Everybody knows that. But okay, here's the example comparison. In Doom, environments or levels were limited to existing in the X and Y plane only. Levels are laid out two-dimensionally, while floor and ceiling heights could differ. Areas could not overlap vertically. The Jedi engine had support for areas and rooms called sectors on top of one another, a trait that it shared with the build engine.
Ooh, fancy.
And then, after a certain point, the Dark Knight games developed into the Jedi Knight games, which were like 3D in that aspect. That's when they switched to using the Sith engine, which is more accustomed to. Well, it's its own thing in its own right, but games like Grim Fandango use that engine as its basis, so it became the Grim E engine. And then they modified that one even further for a third-person view, and then renamed it to the Jones engine and used it specifically for Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine.
So is this exclusively for LucasArts?
The Jedi engine, I'm pretty sure, was exclusive to LucasArts, because from what it seems like here, nobody else used it. But the Sith engine, like I just said, like basically Grim Fandango and like. I'm assuming some other games too used the Sith engine as a basis and like evolved off of it to make their games. But I guess also to be fair, the Jedi engine was basically based off of the build engine for Duke Nukem 3D and the one for Doom. So I feel like those games' engines inspired the Jedi engine, and the Jedi engine went to the Sith engine, and the Sith engine inspired other games.
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
We were talking about it because I was playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 on my PS2 the other day, and got to the topic of Star Wars games, and I was talking about how I bought last year I bought a big old pack of Star Wars games and a bundle on Steam. It was originally $140. I got it for like $30. It was like 15 games or something, I think, and it came with all of the Dark Knight, Jedi Knight like games, and it came with Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, Star Wars Battlefront, and a couple other games like Force Unleashed, and some not so good ones like the Clone Wars ones and whatnot.
Cool.
Wow.
Honestly, I could talk for hours about the Star Wars games. They're an interesting topic, in my opinion. Like if any of you guys remember, I'm assuming you guys probably don't remember this much. Do you guys remember like the peak year of Star Wars video games?
No, me neither.
Freaking!
I wasn't much of a gamer in my early years.
In the year 2005 alone, we came out with. Let me see. What were the games? We got at first Republic Commando. If any of you guys ever played that. Which is a very, very good game in my opinion. We also got Lego Star Wars, the video game, the original one. So that's two pretty.
Oh, that's the best Lego Star Wars game ever. All right.
Like if you think about it, that was one of the first ones that like branched off into the action adventure that all the Lego games are now. So it was like a really good starting point. After that, we had Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith. It was a movie tie-in that came out a little bit before the actual movie, and it did skip out on some story segments or change some parts, but the gameplay was very fun. The lightsaber combat itself honestly could have been its own game in that respect. It was very diverse and whatnot. And then it had stuff like, it had alternate endings and stuff, which was very interesting because how many movie tie-in games have alternate endings? Like, you play through the game and you get that ultimate ending, and then you go and see the movie and you're like, this didn't happen. But then lastly, out of like, probably the 4 really good games of that year was Star Wars Battlefront 2 from 2005. Arguably one of the, if not the best Star Wars game.
I mean, I don't think it is when, like I said, Lego Star Wars, the original trilogy exists.
You could say that.
Wait, not the original trilogy.
Yeah,
I forget what it was called.
It's just called Lego Star Wars, the video game, for the prequels.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you could say that, but like at the same time, Lego Star Wars: The Original Trilogy came out and it expanded upon that, and then the complete saga came out and just threw the rest of those away.
I really like the Clone Wars one myself because I was a big fan of the Clone Wars.
I liked it too. I had it on the Wii, and I was like, I don't care that it's on the Wii.
Yeah,
I still
same
like
here.
it.
The Wii was my main console as a kid. Between that and the Nintendo DS.
Mine was most of the time was the PS2 because that was the first one I had gotten. And then the family kind of shared the Wii, and I didn't start playing the Wii until a little bit recently because I got some decent Wii games to actually play on it that are like worth having the console.
Ooh, I know a game that's worth having the console. You want it? Sonic Unleashed?
I have Sonic Unleashed.
That's on like 5 different consoles.
But do you have it for the Wii?
I have it on the Wii and the Xbox 360 because it was gifted to me for the Wii, and then somebody brought over the Xbox 360 version for some reason. Just left it. They never gave it, and I never wanted it back. So now I have 2 versions of it.
Nice.
I also have Sonic and the Black Knight. So that's pretty cool.
That's a game. How about... Ooh. Now this is a good one. Despicable Me for the Nintendo Wii.
No, I'm good.
You're really missing out.
I mean, you're missing out. Do you have Lego Pirates of the Caribbean?
I think I did for the 3DS.
Yeah, but the DS
I forget
version
if I
is
returned
different.
it, though.
The handheld versions of Lego games are always different.
I do think that it's on sale for the Wii at Drug Mart right now. Like last I knew.
Dude, you should get it. It is the like Dark Souls of Lego games. You cannot input any cheat codes.
Who uses cheat codes in their Lego games?
People who don't want to
I
grind.
did. I think the only I use cheat codes for everything, like the characters mostly. I got the red bricks myself though, because I was a true gamer.
I usually grinded, but not on the Wii. The Wii takes too long. I completely 100% in a couple of months ago the original Lego Batman and Lego Indiana Jones on my PlayStation 2, but other than that, I've probably used cheat codes on most of the games.
Well, Paul, do you have any experiences with Lego games?
Yeah.
Would you like to share?
Oh, sure. Well, I played them mostly on the Wii, I remember. Actually, on quite a few different consoles. I remember playing Lego Star Wars a lot on the DS, and that one was really fun. I think I might have had a Game Boy one, but I definitely mostly played on the Wii. It was mostly Star Wars, some Indiana Jones, and Star Wars. Also, a bit of Lego Harry Potter, but Star Wars was always where it was at. It always had, like, lightsabers and blasters, and it just made the most sense.
Lightsabers?
Well, it had lightsabers, so, like, you could attack from up close, and, like, blasters so you could shoot far away, and, it was a bunch of different cool little stuff.
Yeah,
do you guys remember that? I don't know what it was called. It was, like, the room where you just, like... You went into a room and it sent you to another world where you just like hit stuff and get money.
You had to get like a million coins or something?
Yeah, you have to get like a million studs, and you had to figure out everything to do in it, and it was really interesting.
It was the bonus.
Those were always fun.
The bonus levels in each game. Which Star Wars game are you specifically talking about, Paul?
I think I had like the complete saga on the Wii.
So
I will say 1 through 6.
Everybody always says that the complete saga is the best. And I'm not downplaying it. I'm just saying that I've never owned the complete saga, so I've never played any of its exclusive content. I've only played both the original 2 games and the Clone Wars one. So I want to get it at some point, but every time I like think about getting it, there's always something else that's probably better to get. Plus, sometimes it's actually pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Freaking Lego Harry Potter was pretty good too. Like I feel like it was pretty creative. It wasn't always better than some of the Star Wars games and whatnot, but I feel like it was a pretty creative game too in its own right.
Yeah, I think I played the 1 through 4 on the Wii, or 1 through 4 on the DS, then like 5 through whatever on the Wii.
Right. Honestly, though, to me, the best Lego game of like when it first came out, like to me, this game beat Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Harry Potter, all of those. When it first came out, I thought Lego Batman was the best game.
Oh, Lego Batman, yeah.
Lego
yeah.
Batman was really
What
fun.
did you play it on?
I played it on PS2 because I didn't have an
Ah.
Xbox or anything at the time.
I had the DS, and it was great.
Oh, the DS version is actually pretty cool. I like how it's still different, but its format and everything's different, and it has a lot more comic book characters. Like I remember that I was so ecstatic when I saw that the Red Hood was in it because I didn't think they'd have him in it.
Hmm.
But yeah, I had the PlayStation 2 version because I remember I actually have a story behind this. It was back in probably 3rd or 4th grade of elementary school. I'm not 100% sure. And I had gotten to the spelling bee, and I told my parents like the day, but like a few days before that I got into a spelling bee, and they were so happy about it, and they helped me study and whatnot. And the day of it came up, and I got to the 3rd round, and I had to spell the word third on the 3rd round, and I spelled it wrong. So I lost, and I got out of the spelling bee. But then,
Rip.
but then when I went home that day, my parents came home like after leaving town, and when they came back from leaving town, they had something for me, and I checked it out. They got me legit for the full price because it was new at the time. That they got me Lego Batman for the PS2 just because I made it into the spelling bee.
Nice. My parents just beat me whenever I lost the spelling bee.
Damn.
I'm kidding. I feel like I should say
Well,
that.
Hunter, as an
But I remember one time I got out of the like I lost the spelling bee because I'm retarded, and like sometimes when I hear words I can't tell the difference. Like I think the word was like gear, but I kept thinking they were saying like tier or something. So, yeah,
I mean,
that fucked me up.
that might screw you over a little bit, but like I don't think it's nearly as poetic as messing up the word third on the 3rd round.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I remember the 2 words I got out on were color and giraffe. And I still hate them for getting me off
Giraffe
on
is always a
giraffe,
tricky one.
because I said J, but then I corrected it to G. And I was like hardly even through the word. I probably wasn't even all the way through saying J. And I made it G. But
How'd you spell color? Do you remember?
no, probably something stupid. I don't know. I remember right before I got color wrong, I got synonym right.
You probably spelled color COLOUR. They called you a fucking Brit and kicked you out. Well, yeah. Since we're speaking of spelling and games and everything in between, so
Are we going to talk about Bookworm?
talk about what?
Bookworm.
Oh my god! From like, oh, what was the website?
The hell is
It was on
Bookworm?
like MSI or something.
The heck is Bookworm?
It's from the
You've
makers
never
of
fucking
Peggle.
played Bookworm.
Makers of what?
Peggle.
Peggle.
Peggle, Plants vs. Zombies.
You're telling me you have never played Bookworm Adventures?
I'm looking it up. I'm assuming I don't, but I'm gonna double check. No, I have
I play
not.
that all the time at my grandparents' house.
I did not.
I remember getting stuck at like some rat in a theater because like I don't know, he was just so tough. you know?
I'm pretty sure my
It
grandma
was like
played
the Dark
this.
Souls of spelling games.
I'm 99% sure my grandma played this, and anything my grandma played on her computer, I didn't play. Because she only ever played.
We had Bookworm Adventures
She only
2
ever played-
somewhere. I can't remember where it's at now.
She only ever played puzzles games, and that's why I never played any of them.
Well, this was way better. It's not like a seek and find sort of thing.
Well, she also played those too, but screw those games.
Yeah, that game was great.
The game I played on my grandma's computer, like 24/7, was freaking Freddy Fish. I can't remember which one it was. I think I still have it somewhere if I can find it. I played that and Putt Putt Saves the Zoo.
Okay.
It wasn't by choice, more or less, but just what I had. Let me see if I can find it. Simpsons Hit and Run. That's not it. Fairy Odd Parents Shadow Showdown. That's not even my game.
I guess
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Bookworm really isn't on Steam.
Aren't all of the?
I just looked that up too.
There's
all
so
of
many
the-
of the other ones, but just not Bookworm.
I'm pretty sure like all of the Freddy Fish or Putt Putt games are on Steam. At least I thought they were.
I'm pretty sure those humongous games are. Yeah, Putt Putt.
I know Pajama Sam is.
They have Insane Aquarium, but they don't have Bookworm.
I know.
We played Oregon Trail when I was at a freaking kindergarten. So we didn't play anything else other than like Oregon Trail and like basic level spelling games.
You were missing out, man.
I mean, I didn't get to play the computer a lot. Everybody else hogged it, but we had some cool stuff. Okay, here's some computer games. I had Freddy Fish 5, The Caves of Creature of Coral Cove, and it's still like in pretty good condition. I also apparently had SpongeBob SquarePants Operation Krabby Patty, so that's
Wow.
cool. We'll have to play that on the. We'll have to do a let's play of those games. Actually, you know what? To be completely honest, if we were going to do a let's play as a group on a channel, I'd rather have us just play through Dog Island on the PS2.
Dog Island.
Yeah,
Never
look
heard
it
of
up,
that.
Dog Island.
I see it was on the Wii.
No, we're playing on the PS2.
PS2's gay.
PS2 is the best.
Oh, it's the
one of
Dog
the be-
Island or the Dog Island 2?
The Dog Island 1.
Okay.
It's surprisingly not a bad game. It's not. I'm not saying it's like a great game, but it's. I would say if you were a kid or an okay-ish age teenager, like in your 10, 11s, it's not bad. Like you won't be bored of it unless you're strictly like a guy and you're wanting to kill stuff. But albeit I didn't own this for my own sake.
Are you saying the girls don't ever have the urge
Sisters
to
had
kill
the
stuff?
game, and then they just basically left it to me. But it's an okay, like, it's kind of an RPG involving dogs, but it's not like an adventure RPG. It's just like a puzzle RPG.
Yeah, that looks terrible.
Graphically, it's not impressive because it's based off of the all caps dog art line, which is a guy who does like basically dogs, but in a chibi realistic format where they have big heads and faces and whatnot. So that's kind of not appealing, but the game itself isn't bad. Like one of the weird things is they honestly don't hint it that much towards being a girls' game, which is surprising.
Hmm.
That sounds like a girl game to me.
Fucking Hunter, you play girl games all the time, and you read girl anime.
You can't read anime, you faggot.
Yeah, you can. You don't know why you read girl anime? Because you watch the fucking subs.
Kind of a
Thus
loser
you-
watches subs.
The show's dub
Look,
has to
back when Goblin Slayer was released, all they had was subs, okay?
the show's dub has to be
Pathetic.
so
I
bad.
watched that shit on fucking
The
YouTube.
show's dub has to be so bad for me to watch the subs, and that's only the case in like 2 scenarios.
Look, all they had was the sub, okay? I swear.
Hunter's gay, confirmed.
Confirmed.
I mean, I thought we already knew that.
Oh yeah, speaking of Lego games, I never even discussed the fact that I had Lego Racers for the PS1.
Wow.
I mean, you guys were there when I got it, but at least said it. It's
All
pretty
right.
good. I can't beat the first race, but it's pretty good.
Sounds to me like someone just isn't a gamer.
Not a Lego gamer.
So I think we've gotten a little bit off topic.
No, we
For the
not.
past
There wasn't.
Yeah, but
There was.
minutes.
There wasn't a topic to start off with, so we
Yes.
just made it rule
Well,
long.
we could have gone a bit more into what Hunter's doing.
Hunter's life is boring.
Come on, tell us what your plans are for
I
your
don't even know what
awesome
I'm
game.
doing.
For your, like, 2020 Game of the Year.
Oh, there's gonna be mechs, and that's about it. I said 2035 for my release date. Pay attention.
Oh, close. Well, you had some
No.
more ideas. You sent bigger paragraphs just on Facebook.
All right, fine.
Why don't you just like quit working on that game and just make it in Dreams?
All right, I'll look back up what my paragraphs are.
Thank you.
I got a search in conversation.
Paul, while Hunter's sitting there typing away, making breathing noises, tell us about yourself.
About myself?
Yeah, what are your plans?
No, you can't. I just found it.
Oh, Saved by the Bell.
It's like a game where you explore around the environment with mechs, and then like there's like a PoD, like robot type companion from like Nier Automata, because I like that game, and you can like fly around in it in first person to like scout out areas before you actually explore there, because why not? Sounds cool.
You lost me the moment you
That's
said
all
mech.
I got.
You lost me the moment you said mech. Hunter. I've
This-
only ever.
Yeah.
This really seems very ambitious.
It sounds like what Titanfall was supposed to
Yes.
be, and then never was.
Oh, shut up.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm just making
Titanfall 1.
the better
You
Titanfall.
okay, you're just talking about Titanfall 1?
Yeah, Titanfall 2 was like was at least like they finally got a bit of what they were hoping for, right?
Okay. So
But,
this seems like a very ambitious game, Hunter.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Your game could turn out
Which is
really
why I
great,
give
Hunter,
myself the
but
release date of 2035.
your
And
game,
it probably
Okay.
still won't come out then.
your game could prove great, Hunter, but just I've only ever actually enjoyed one mech game, and that's Zone of Enders. Any other mech game I've ever played, I've hated it. It's been
Sounds to
super
me like
boring.
someone hasn't played Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Mech games are just a boring genre to me.
Sounds like somebody hasn't played Xenoblade Chronicles
I'm not
X.
going to. I don't have a way to play it.
I'll fucking give you my Wii U.
Xenoblade is a mech game?
X's specifically.
Okay.
I'll do like a little gameplay trailer when I actually go to explain my project. I like play a bit of that.
All right. And this will be on one of the videos on your own channel, M64.
Yeah, I might make that like today or tomorrow. I guess it just depends.
All right.
Can you like change your name, Hunter, to like M64 Blu-ray HD? I just keep adding on to it.
Just keep adding more letters.
Yes.
Well, M64, I might keep that because now it lines up with my GitHub name, which is Hunter M64.
Hey. What's a GitHub?
Isn't that for like getting
Alright,
food?
it's a website. Just go look it up on Wikipedia.
No.
Okay. I'm looking it up.
I don't want to make a YouTube channel. I don't want to go through the process of making a name myself.
It's super
Yeah,
easy. You
honestly,
can just come up with a
I'm
really
not
stupid
creative.
one.
So
Every name I come up with for anything is a stupid one. The name I use the most is just the first three letters of my first and last name.
just don't
Just
use
do
something
that.
dumb like M64.
Yeah.
Everybody tells me if I did, I should have used my nickname, but I don't want to use my nickname because like the only people who call me that are like family. So it'd be weird if everybody started calling me that.
I'm telling you, just use the
What's your
coming
nickname?
storm.
My nickname's my middle name's Storm, so everybody in my family calls me Stormy, and nobody ever calls me that outside of my family. And I
Well,
hardly
they
ever.
could if it was your YouTube name,
Make
more
your
people would
YouTube
know
name
about it.
Stormy.
Yeah, but like I can't just call it just like Stormy. It has to have something with it, or it won't be like memorable. Because there's probably a million Stormies out there.
Could do like Stormy Daniels.
No, I've already heard that joke a million fucking times.
It just gets funnier every time, I'm telling you.
I'm sure.
Well, like I said, you could make it the coming
For sure,
storm.
too.
That's not going to be allowed on YouTube. They've been removing anything slightly bad on YouTube.
Why?
Yeah, they just I just saw
It's not
when I
even
was
bad.
uploading a video the other day. Like, they completely updated their terms of service.
They removed.
I do know that I saw that iDubbbz content cop on Leafy was taken
Yeah.
down.
Some of shit. Who was it? Some other people's videos got removed too. I can't think of who it was. Some people I was following on Twitter. I don't think JonTron had any removed, but he did post about how somebody's got theirs removed. I think he said something along the lines of, "YouTube, how are you able to walk when you keep shooting yourself in the foot?"
Yeah, how can you keep walking when you keep shooting yourself? Yeah.
I can't say much because I don't have videos, but plus I haven't watched Content Cop Leafy in a long time, so I don't even know if it actually is like warranted taking it off of their terms of service. But like,
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
like I'll admit, I like some of these YouTubers and whatnot, but I can't always justify whether or not their content actually is like what should follow the rules of service. No, I'm not saying as what it is now when they updated it. I mean, at the time, like, because technically, it probably is or isn't fine at the time, and now, yeah, they changed it, so now it's not worth it. I don't like that, because just because they changed it now, I don't think they should remove any video that doesn't follow it. But albeit, I do think some people, like, even like not everything iDubbbz does, because I feel like a lot of what iDubbbz does is it's probably not viewed this way, but I feel like you could view some of his videos as like satire. But
Yeah. Well, the new rules they're making are really broad and affect a lot of stuff. Like, I'm just looking it up now, and apparently Vomit Cake got removed.
now that sucks because. Wait, what about Hair Cake
Who?
or Human
Hair
Cake?
Cake and Human Cake are both still up, but Vomit Cake isn't.
I was gonna say Human Cake. Human Cake
what
is
are-
my
what?
favorite.
What is human
Hunter,
cake? What is
Hunter,
that?
if you want to watch a video watch Human Cake. It's a video where him, I think it's him and Max Mofo and somebody else, they go and get like just get humanly body fluids and other stuff, and just
I
make
think
it into.
that was the one that was from a bunch of YouTubers, right?
Yeah, they went to a bunch of YouTubers and they got like spit, piss, hair, fingernail clippings, all that kind of stuff, and they made a cake out of it and ate it.
That sounds absolutely disgusting.
And then you can understand what the same was for Hair and Vomit Cake.
Yeah. I don't think I watch hair and vomit cake.
I don't think you can. I mean,
You can't watch Vomit Cake now.
Didn't they? Isn't it? I did
Oh,
see
yeah.
somebody. I did see
I mean,
somebody say.
there's no way someone hasn't re-uploaded it somewhere.
I'm pretty sure they. I'm actually pretty sure nobody has because.
The guy that re-uploaded Content Cop Leafy said that like whenever he uploads Vomit Cake, it gets removed within 60 seconds.
Huh.
I did see that some people were complaining that like YouTube's not even giving some of these people a chance to download their videos before they delete them.
Mm.
Which I will say, like, that does suck, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure a majority of people have their videos already downloaded before the premise of them possibly getting removed. Like, if it was me, I'd have my videos downloaded onto my computer the moment after I upload them in case they ever get taken down, so I can at least have them for myself.
Yeah.
I don't keep any of my videos, but that's just because I need more space on my computer.
Well, yeah, but your videos are like shitty.
But I guess
I'm
once I
talking
get my
about
like hard drive.
I'm talking about if I had a good channel, if I had a good big channel with long videos, I'd save them.
You know, a channel like mine.
Yeah, understandable. Yeah, Paul, save all your Minecraft parodies. Those are god tier videos.
Watch them actually like go through and like remove all the podcasts because like they somehow find them and they're not up to standards.
I actually got like my video blocked yesterday when I tried to upload it.
Why's that?
It actually
video?
did like a full content claim. Like there are tons of my videos which have copyright claims, which just means that I can't advertise on them. But this one got like a full copyright like strike and got completely blocked.
Wait, which one?
It was a
I think mine did
crossplay.
too.
Yeah, it had this. It had the background music from the Beatles, so I switched
Oh yeah,
it to a cover.
crossplay.
I switched it to a cover, then re-uploaded it.
Huh. You should have had
I
us
guess I
sing your
forgot another
cover.
like because I saw your original one.
Wow.
I saw it
Freaking-
like 3 minutes after it was uploaded.
Speaking of covers, I was talking about Weezer the other day. And why does like Disney and every other company think, hey, let's take a good song and ruin it by making a Weezer version?
It's
You
just
know,
what they do.
Weezer is just God. You know.
Well, I was talking to Scotty, and I said to him, is it ironic that Disney made a Weezer version of Into the Woods from Frozen 2, which is a parody of boy band songs, so they had an actual boy band sing the song?
Mm.
So like, doesn't it feel like it kind of loses the joke when they did that? At least to me, it did.
Probably.
Well, joke's on you. That's the version we all sang to last podcast.
Can we get Weezer on the podcast just so I can yell at him?
We can try.
Fucking,
I've still got to get a Grishnock on.
yeah. Fucking Grishnock's not going to call you back. I'm pretty sure Grishnock died in the movie.
I'm pretty sure he's still following me, actually.
Did I ever
Let's see.
tell you guys that
16
I got
followers.
the Dominican Republic Gaming Alliance follow me or something like that on Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh, let me see who it is. And which one it was actually. I don't have very many people following me on Twitter.
Yeah, Grishnock is definitely following me. I'm
I
going to send him a
have.
private message right now.
Yeah, here it is. The Dominican Gaming Alliance.
Just send him a tweet like I sent Sakurai that tweet.
And how did that work out for you?
He like subscribed to me and everything. He even checked out the YouTube channel.
I have two random people that I don't really know.
Oh, I hear you
follow me.
typing a lot.
What?
Will that keyboard happen to be a... So, Paul, I hear you typing a lot.
Yeah.
That keyboard happen to be a membrane one?
Yeah, it is.
Would you happen to like a Logitech G413 silver?
Well, I'm only interested in keyboards with backlights on them.
Oh, this one has a backlight.
Well, you see, the thing is, I really need a numpad for my work in Sony Vegas.
Oh, this one has a numpad.
Oh, well, the thing you don't see is
Doesn't...
I need arrow keys for... I need arrow keys.
Well, keyboard that has a number pad doesn't have arrow keys. Like, now you're just being retarded.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But you should check your house on December... What day is it? 29th?
Oh,
might find
yeah,
yourself a
December
surprise.
29th. I think we're going to do it at a time that you guys will come. Probably early as possible, go as late as possible.
Huh.
I'm not doing
Nice.
anything the next day, I think, so we can just keep it going as long as you want.
We should totally do that.
Sweet. I know I requested that day at least off of work. That hurts my ears.
Oh no.
What does?
Whatever you're doing.
Oh, don't worry, I can mute it in post.
Start making really loud noises.
It doesn't hurt my ears. Does it make my ears hurt any less?
Huh.
Alright, well,
I'm almost finished.
so we've gotten a bit off topic, so
That's because Paul's supposed to be talking about
should
himself.
we go to the Video Game Awards?
No, Paul's.
No,
Paul's,
that's the
Paul
finisher, you
talk about
idiot! Ah,
Well, I mean, we're obviously not talking about anything else, so why not move on to the finisher
fucking-
now?
Paul is supposed to talk about what he wants to do.
yeah, I'm supposed to be talking. Let me talk.
Then talk.
What should I talk about? Ask me questions. More specific than...
What are you gonna do with your channel?
Oh, with my
Like,
channel?
what are your future plans in life? Yeah.
Let's see. I've actually been thinking of doing that one video a day thing again, because for those 30 days I was like working 7 to
Wow,
8
you're
hours a
stealing my
day.
ideas.
I'll admit I'm stealing your idea. And I definitely want to do some more lectures, which is really difficult because I have to like record 3 separate videos with my phone, then sync it all up to my microphone.
It does sound tough. You should get yourself a webcam.
Well, I have a webcam, but I don't think it's good enough to record a full
Use
lecture
that
on.
for the Shrekshires.
Though I have like 2 more lectures lined up.
Nice. On the next 10 minutes, I presume.
Next 5 minutes, I've got those slides all finished, and I also have one.
Well, you said 2 lectures.
Yes, I have
What's the
2
second one on?
lectures, but one of them is a scientific analysis of some research I've been doing into the evolutionary disabilities of people who eat Chewy Chips Ahoy, and that's pretty much all finished.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Your scientifically incorrect video.
And I was thinking of doing at least 2 videos on the 29th at the convention, we can call it, of all of us YouTubers.
Dang, at least 2.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be
a lot.
Zhazi TheBeast, me, Metroid 64, and Lizzie Mayton.
Colton, you should get a YouTube channel so we can add your
I don't know how to
name
do
onto the
that.
end of that. Do you have a Google account?
It's too hard.
Do you have a Google account?
Yes, I have a Google account. Everybody's got a fucking Google account. I don't know if I know how to get into it.
Then go to youtube.com.
I don't. Why would I make a YouTube channel if I don't have any videos to put on there?
Get some videos.
I don't know how
put
to do
on there. It
that.
doesn't have to be anything special.
Don't know how to do that.
Just
Yeah.
You have a phone, right?
Yeah, I don't know how to
Use
do
your
that.
phone.
I don't know how to do that.
Just record a video of yourself dancing again.
I didn't record that.
Well, set up your camera on something and record it.
I don't know how to do that. I don't know. I can record.
You go to your
no,
phone.
No, I don't know how to put it onto the internet.
It's super
Okay,
easy.
I can teach you. You just got to make the video.
I'm sure it's super easy.
It could not be simpler.
It literally is. Like, there's a little video, a little icon at the top of, like, YouTube mobile. It's like a plus sign inside of a video camera. You click that, and then you click upload video, and then you choose the video you want to upload, and you're done.
You lost me there.
Okay, it's just actually just a picture of a camera at the top right, right to the left of the search bar.
Oh, okay, I was looking at the desktop version.
Yeah, and once you press that, all of your clips will show up at the bottom of the screen, and you can just click on whichever one you want to upload.
Super simple, super easy.
You're gonna have to tell me this like the day I actually do it, because I won't remember that.
We definitely
Do
will.
it
We'll
today.
tell you that. You can do it right now.
No, I'm good.
If you want, you can collab with me on the video I was supposed to make earlier, but couldn't because of my cat.
What video was that?
It was going to be a wilderness survival guide. Like, say, here's the whole premise of the video. You're driving home from school after a long day of calculus, and all of a sudden your car breaks down. Now you're stuck in the middle of the
Boring.
woods with only a calculus exam and flint and steel, because, who doesn't carry that with them?
So I assume the whole point of this video would be laughing at us because we have neither cars nor Texas.
Oh yeah, you guys don't. Haha. But no, it's just a video of me burning my calc exam, basically. And hopefully not showing off how retarded I was in the process.
Okay.
The heck?
And then my
Okay.
cat, like, she's a fucking slut for pets, so of course he kept rubbing up against me and knocked over the camera like 3 different times.
Dang.
Okay, I'm at YouTube. I'll fucking set up the channel. You guys can help me. You guys help me do it mid podcast.
All right.
Bro, what's your name gonna be?
I'm using my phone at the moment, so I don't have access to computer at the moment.
Okay, I just subscribed to you.
Okay. First off, I want to change my name so it's not one of those accounts that are like just your name. So, first name, last name. Can I just put everything in the first name and have that be it?
Yeah. I just did
Bro, send a
Zhazi,
link to
then
his channel.
TheBeast as last name, but yeah, I think you can do it all as just your name.
3 name traces allowed every 90 days.
I just did M64.
Okay. I don't care too much. I did enter a name. I have to put a last name too? Can I just put space?
I guess.
No. Okay, let's try this. It's probably gonna look like ass, but...
But it'll look like your ass.
Eh. I don't like YouTube very much. Okay,
I don't think anybody really does.
I think am I supposed to change my profile picture and banner?
I don't know if you can on mobile.
Man,
Do it on
mobile's
a
so
computer.
useless. I don't have a computer, Hunter.
Just use your computer, though.
Get
I'm gonna go downstairs right now, and I guarantee you there's gonna be somebody on the computer.
Get a computer.
I had a computer, and then my family took it, and then my parents ran it 24/7. So now there's literally not even any way to keep a cooling system. There's like no cooling system to it now. The fan is
So it's-
broken, so it shuts off automatically after like 2 minutes.
Sounds like you got to get a computer.
oof.
Nobody's gonna get me one.
I must say that's a bit too expensive for me to get you as a Christmas gift. Sorry.
Eh. Okay. I actually have my computer for a moment. A moment.
Hey,
Now watch it actually take 20 minutes to turn on. No, I'm not restarting my computer.
Why is Celeste so hard?
Because it's a bad game. Hot take.
Fuck.
dude, you aren't playing a game
guess
and
it
not
is-
focusing on the podcast, are you?
Bro, I'm focusing 100% on the podcast. I'm just such an expert gamer that I can also play video games while I focus on the podcast.
Wow.
I mean, I was doing that too, but like I wasn't talking about it. God damn it, the volume's on. Seriously, somebody in my family needs to stop. They keep turning my volume up to 100 every time they get off.
Wow.
Anyway, I don't care. I don't care. Son,
That sounds like you do care.
I'm just tired of this stupid computer. I hate it so much. Everybody's got 50 million accounts on here for 50 million things, and I feel like I'm about to kill myself. This computer is... I've never worked on a more terrible computer in my entire life.
Sounds to me like you need to upgrade the RAM and add an SSD into it.
No, I'm good.
Maybe even install Linux.
No.
Now you're just being stupid.
I have like 7 different CDs if you want one.
Oh, seriously? My phone has to send me, so I'm trying to log in, it has to send me a verification code. I'm not retarded.
Yeah, Google's pretty dumb.
Just verify it.
It says it's verifying, but
Bro, are you really you?
it didn't send it to me.
Bro, how can we be sure that you're really you?
See, this is why I don't like YouTube and Google. It just takes too much time. Yeah, it didn't send me a verification code.
Check your spam folder.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm checking my entire folder. Don't forget, I use a different email service than you guys do.
Just make sure you're on the right email.
But have you checked your spam folder?
Yes.
Sounds to me like someone needs to check their junk mail too.
It's sent now, Hunter. It was in my main. It was in my main inbox, not spam, not junk mail.
Hey, I'm just trying to help someone out. I'm just trying to. Yeah.
I don't need you to help a brother out, homeboy.
Are you setting it up now?
Yes, shut up. I'm trying to figure out a problem because I signed into this, and I'm looking
Good.
at my page, and it's like it's not the same thing as it was on my phone. So I'm pretty sure somebody's I don't know. You know what? I'm not doing this. Fuck it.
Well, that was productive.
It-
You have any more
Technology.
questions for me?
Yeah. Why are you still here?
I'm recording.
That's not what you were supposed to say. Just to suffer.
Oh, just to
Retard.
suffer.
Why are we still
That was-
here? Just to suffer?
How do I go
I
to
hope
my
that's the
account
quote, 'cause I've
page?
never played any Metal Gear games.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so, Colton, once you do get this YouTube channel set up, what do you plan on doing with it?
Probably
Yeah, big
nothing.
plans.
Probably
Nice,
not
nice.
much.
Bro, if you want, you can beta test my game.
Sure. I'm just trying to find out. Oh,
Just get a computer that can handle Unreal Engine 4.
no wonder this account didn't work. I didn't even use my Gmail.
Wow.
You
Right,
know,
you-
that might do it.
I'm gonna say this: I never use my Gmail for anything, so I don't know why my YouTube was set up with my Gmail, but
Because Google uses YouTube or whatever, like Gmail.
Yeah, it's
Well,
the
now-
same thing.
now I gotta figure out how to sign out of this again for my. God, I want to strangle myself.
Same.
The internet makes me very upset. Okay, give me like a half of a donkey's ass to get this typed in. Anyway, you guys keep talking while I'm doing this. I'm not. The commentary is not going to be me sitting here swearing over the computer for the next 20 minutes.
That's pretty
So,
good commentary if you ask me. So, Paul, what were we
What?
going to ask? What were you going to
Uh,
ask?
Well, did you find some more about what your game's gonna be? Those paragraphs?
I found them, but I didn't like them, so I'm ignoring them.
Oh, well, you can make some new stuff. I mean,
I don't really have any ideas right now. Like, I just want to get some work on it before I actually, like, solidify anything. You feel?
so you want to do it before thinking about how you're gonna do it.
Yes, that's how I roll, Paul.
That's
Oh.
stupid.
I didn't come here asking for all your hate.
Well, my hate's what you'll get.
Yeah, I have, like, the general idea of mech. Explore.
And both of those are terrible ideas.
Yeah, I think you just haven't played a good mech game, Paul. Sounds like you need to play Xenoblade Chronicles X for the Wii U.
I've played Metal Gear.
Sounds like you need to play Xenoblade Chronicles X for the Wii U.
I think I really don't. I really, really don't.
I think you really, really do, Paul.
It's garbage Japanese stuff.
Paul, it
Doesn't make it
literally
like
has
that
like
Japanese
it's
stuff.
it has America in it, you retard.
Yeah, retard.
It doesn't matter. It's still
The city it
Japanese.
takes place
It's all
in
anime.
is Los
It's got all those
Angeles.
colors. It just creates this stupid
Have you
fake
have
world.
you like have you played Xenoblade Chronicles X, Paul?
No.
Then you don't get to say shit about it.
Besides that, it's garbage.
Just look at the trailer. It's a good trailer. I've actually never watched the trailer. I learned about it in a Game Informer, I think. And then I was like, hey, that looks cool. I'm gonna buy it. And that's how I got started in the Xenoblade series. My life has never been the same since.
Oh, trust me, you can tell.
It was definitely for the worse.
Yeah, before Xenoblade, you were still with Virginia.
No, I wasn't.
These graphics are terrible.
Yeah.
It's made on the Wii U in 2015.
Oh no, I'm looking at Xenoblade Chronicles.
Which one? Like the first one?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's
an
gonna look
IGN
like shit. It was
review.
made for the Wii in 2011.
So is it just a remake? Chronicles X?
What do you mean?
Is that
X
just
is
a
a new
remake
game.
of the first one?
It's a spiritual successor.
But it has the same name.
X is a spiritual successor.
But it's
because
in
it's
the
like
same series.
Part of the same series.
Okay, shut up for a
So it's
second. I
just
gotta
a
talk.
successor or a spin-off.
Shut up.
Well, if you want to get down to the nitty gritty with Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you could argue that the worlds are all connected now. So there is that.
So it's even less so a spiritual successor.
I mean, that's how it
Guys,
started off, though.
I'm
But
signed
it still
in.
uses like the same Xenoblade Chronicles like style of everything, like the combat and then like this. I'm not gonna say story.
Guys, you're
never
off
mind.
topic. You're off topic
It
again.
looks terrible.
And I'm not gonna yell at you guys this time.
Well,
That was
you
a
just need to
one-time
play
thing
it.
with a joke.
Okay,
Just
what was
shut
the
up.
topic?
Shut up, because I got on the YouTube and I'm doing stuff now, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about
I
it.
got on the YouTube. Okay, Grandma.
Well, it's not. What else is it called? You're on YouTube, and
The
it is the
YouTubes.
YouTube.
Well, you can just say YouTube and not the YouTube.
Yeah.
It's word placement. It's like how When
Okay,
you're talking-
Grandma.
it's like when you're talking about when you're talking about like, okay, I could get in a car, but when you're talking about a specific thing, you're like, I'm getting in the car, as in this
Just
is
tell
the
us about
thing.
your knitting tutorials, Grandma.
Hey, I'm going through the channel settings and whatnot. I'm assuming I should keep my liked videos private, subscriptions private, save playlist private. Everything's going to be private.
Wait,
Nobody
don't
can see
keep your
anything on this
subscriptions
channel.
private. Then I'll never get a notification when you subscribe to me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but why would you want to know?
So I
You know, sometimes you just want to know.
But then doesn't it show other people what I'm subscribed to?
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah?
I don't want them to see what I'm subscribed to. They don't need to know.
Alright, so what's
Okay, Boomer.
what's your channel?
I don't
Do
know
I not
yet.
have the right one?
Which one are you on?
Oh, it says Cole, yeah.
Yeah, that's it at the moment. I don't know if I'm
Okay.
using that. I don't know if I'm using that name. I just don't have anything for the moment.
Okay.
I don't have my own like custom icon or banner, so
Time to subscribe.
Paul, you want to make me my own profile picture and banner? That's a custom
Dude,
to
I
me.
could.
You
I
should.
could. You like Dragon
Paul,
Ball,
make
don't
me
you?
a new. Paul, make me a new profile picture.
Do not use Dragon Ball.
Okay.
I ask, please.
Paul, can you send a link to the channel? Because I can't find it.
I did.
Unless
did?
I did.
unless you were about to make like
There it is.
a really really good like picture of me and with the art style that was a hand drawn picture.
Oh, I'm already subscribed. When did I do that? I don't even remember. I'm turning the bell on.
Dang.
Actually, you know what? Just make me whatever, Paul. Make me whatever you feel nice about making, and I'll use that for a profile picture. Or I guess a banner would be nice too, or channel
I'll
art. I
make up
guess they
something
call
nice.
it. And I guess I'll figure out the other stuff while we're waiting. It better not be offensive, Paul. I don't want to
It
get.
won't.
I don't want to get banned the moment I start the channel.
I don't know. Offensive is such a relative term.
Because everybody can get offended, Paul. I mean, Hunter, gay boy.
Fuck. That offends me.
Wow,
Just kidding.
You're
Not
gay,
a liberal.
Oh, okay. Technically, I could make my own profile picture using the few picture editing for things that I have, but Paul usually does better, so let Paul do it.
What am I doing?
Making either a YouTube profile picture for myself or a channel art piece to put in the background. As you can probably hear, audience that are listening in, of like the 2 people probably listening in, I'm not having a good time.
Colton's just a boomer and doesn't know how to use technology properly.
It's because I don't. It's like cause I've never really owned technology before. Everybody else uses it whenever I get it. People always assume I know how to work with this
See?
stuff.
Boomer.
I know how to plug stuff in. You can't call somebody a boomer just because they don't understand something. They have to be of a certain age.
You can call anyone a boomer for any reason.
No, you can't. That's boomer
Saying
logic.
otherwise is boomer
I call
logic.
out boomers as I please.
Well, I don't think Hunter and you understand that. Like you saying that I can call people whatever I want is also pretty boomer. So you're like calling yourself out, which is also pretty boomer.
You know what? Maybe I'm a boomer. Maybe I'm okay with that.
Yeah, well, I'm not. So go away, boomer.
Okay, boomer.
It doesn't work if I've already said it first. At that point, it's just repetitive.
It always works, boomer.
Now it's not funny anymore.
Nothing I say is funny, so what's the difference?
Okay, Paul, that picture, I don't know if that picture counts as inappropriate, but, yeah, I don't know if that counts, but, because I haven't read the terms of service, but maybe.
I think it's pretty good.
It'll be fine.
Let me sign into Facebook on my computer so I can actually, like, get that picture from you.
So that way you can tell your family that you have a YouTube channel. Tell them all to subscribe.
No, they don't need to know about anything I do, personally. You know what? Fucking Facebook on a computer can suck my ass. It's so slow.
I think this is fault of the computer in general.
Well, yeah. Paul, you're supposed to be telling us about your life while working on this. I feel like people
You guys are supposed to keep asking questions, and it'll.
I don't care about your life, so I don't
It'll
want
do
to
it.
ask you any questions.
Paul, what are your future plans? Like, do you continue to do YouTube as like a
It's way
full-time
too
thing?
broad.
Or are you thinking of like some other kind of job?
I think I've been deeply considering that drug mart position, which is probably a terrible job.
Probably.
What position?
The,
Oh, you'd probably be in
whatever
stock, never
whatever
mind.
you said they were hiring, whatever you said they wanted.
I mean, they're just kind of hiring for everything. You probably wouldn't be cosmetics, though, because that's usually reserved for the girls. You'd probably be doing stock, quite honestly.
Paul.
Or maybe
Paul,
just cashier.
I think
Well-
I'd like to stock.
Paul, that picture you just
Definitely.
sent. That
Stocking is
picture you
pretty,
just,
stocking's
picture you
pretty
ju-
cool.
Paul, that picture you have that you just sent. Do you have it without the text on it?
Yep.
Can you send me that? Because I might use yours, but I want to see if I can do something with the regular one first.
No problem.
Okay, thanks. maybe after this podcast, I'll tell everybody to like and subscribe to my new channel. Probably not, but pretend.
Yeah, you haven't even done anything in your about section.
Because I'm trying to, I'm working my way from the main page around. So.
Okay.
Bro, you always got to start an about. How's people gonna know what you do?
Because I don't even know what it's about yet. So.
Fair point.
I'm just gonna save it under pictures by itself. Okay, save a copy. This better work. Oops. God, I hate myself. There it is. JPG JPEG. Oops. I don't know why I said Ugh. I don't know why I said JPG. That sounded bad.
Do you think? Does it look like I know what a JPG is?
That's my new YouTube channel. The angry Japanese gamer. APG. Okay.
Speaking of Asian YouTubers, you guys remember Gaijin Goomba? I was just thinking about him the other day.
You mean Gaijin Goomba?
Gaijin Goomba, yeah, that's his name, I forgot.
I kind of remember him. He had the small videos that were on MatPat's channel. I never watched it.
Okay, but do you remember Goomba Got Back, though?
I don't think I do.
Ooh, boy. Was that a video? I'm gonna see if I can find it. If I do, that's gonna be the song. That should be the song that we sing at the end of the podcast. Yep, here it is.
I don't think I like that one on there. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Why are 95% of the pictures people have been using on my computer in the download section and not the picture section?
Because when you download a picture, it automatically goes to downloads. Boomer.
Yeah, but shouldn't it also go into pictures?
No, because you downloaded it, even if it is a picture.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think this is going to be the song we're singing.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at it. I haven't
Bro,
looked
why
at
not?
it.
Oh, it's a great video.
Okay, Paul, can you make me a channel art?
Working on it.
Okay, thanks. Hopefully this time it doesn't have
Paul,
a word
can you just
coming in.
redesign my entire YouTube channel?
Hey, I'm asking him for a favor because he wants me to have a channel, so I'm just saying if you can do it while I'm getting everything else done, it'd be nice. He doesn't have to. I'm also looking at
Paul,
the
can you
same time to
disable
see
the
if I have
FPS
anything.
counter on my Steam account?
I'll be right over.
Alright, bro. I know that bothers you for some reason.
It's just unprofessional.
Like,
I mean, if you say so.
Can you even change your name on the actual YouTube page on the website?
Maybe.
Because I tried and I can't, but I could do it on my phone. Because if I click on the name on the YouTube channel on the computer, it just goes back to the channel.
Hmm.
Oh well. Screw it. Okay, let's work on the next part. You said the about me. Is that what I should be working on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
'cause
your
it's all about
description.
you.
My description. God, I hate doing these. I never have anything to say.
Just tell us what your content is like.
I don't have any. How am I supposed to know?
Well, what's your plan for your content?
I don't know. I just started doing it all of a sudden because you guys asked me to.
Bro, what do you plan on making?
You better tell us, bro.
Bro, why don't you have your entire life planned out like us?
Yeah.
Because I assumed it was going to end a lot earlier than it is going to, and it just hasn't happened.
Very unprofessional.
I assumed I was going to die probably like 10 years ago, and it hasn't happened.
But your mom vaccinated you.
Yeah, I know. I think. I don't remember it.
Anyway, so Goomba got back, yay or nay?
Nay.
Nay.
Here's a version where the voice is normal. To make it
No.
even better.
No.
Okay, I hope this is okay.
Oh. It's only pictures of you and Scott the Woz and Shrek.
There's Anakin.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
but
Anakin Skywalker, bro.
this speaks nothing but let's advertise Zhazi the Beast.
Okay. I'll perform some alterations.
Alright, well, Colin, if you're not going to use it, I am.
Can you just get me a picture of like some rangoon sauce, pasta rangoon sauce?
Do you say Rangu?
Yeah, pasta rangoon. You ever looked up pasta rangoon on the internet?
This better not be like old men doing things.
No, it just autocorrects to pasta ragu or crab rangoon, but what is rangoon by itself?
I don't know, what is it?
I typed in Rangoon and it autocorrected to Yangon because it was formerly known as Rangoon, its largest city in Myanmar, formerly Burma. I don't care. I don't care. This is a very boring podcast.
Yeah.
You guys, that's what I say all the
Alright,
time.
so VGA time.
VGA.
VGA time. Yeah, video game awards.
Are we even done yet?
Video.
Paul said this for the last part of
we
it.
are now.
You can't do that. Paul
we
has
aren't
to choose
finished
on that.
with like Colton stuff.
Alright, so who do we think is going to win Game of the Year?
Hunter's just ignoring you, Paul. Let's just kick him out of the podcast.
You should.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, I 100% agree with that.
If you want to ask me questions about my life, if you want to get to the end, you have to ask me questions because I don't know what to say because I don't have anything at the
Alright,
moment.
what are you doing with your life?
I'm making a YouTube channel.
Good job, right? How's that going?
Yeah, how's your job?
I haven't worked in 2 weeks.
What
so
did
what do
you
you
find those 2 weeks ago?
Basically, my mom didn't have a vehicle, and I didn't have my own vehicle. Nobody had a vehicle. We had one vehicle that we had all to share. So my dad had to use it for work, so I wasn't able to have a way to get to work for a week. And then the second week, the week that we're on right now, basically if kids get like drug tested at the school and they get found out that they had done drugs and whatnot, they have to do basically like a community service thing where they have to work 20 hours as basically like a janitor at the school, but they can only do 4 hours a day. So this whole week I can't work because there's kids who failed their tests that have to do it instead. So
You've been taken over by a druggie.
I told my parents. I said I really at that point because like I feel like it's kind of obvious that majority of the time I'm not going to get to work a good bit because whole year round there's going to be kids who fail their drug tests and whatnot. So I don't know, but that's neither here nor there.
Kids just need to stop being drug addicts.
They should. Paul, that ragu picture is too small for channel art. It must be at least 2,048 pixels wide and 1,152 pixels tall.
Okay.
How dare you?
You mean the sauce one?
Yes, the sauce one.
Right. I'm working
Oh
on
yeah,
it.
so is the top one too. The Shrek art.
That one's
It's not big enough.
Well, what am I paying you for?
Okay. Don't worry, Colton. I got you.
It doesn't have to specifically be Rangoon. I was kind of jibber jabbing about that, but I just don't have anything that speaks on my level as what I am. Something that represents me. I don't have that unless I specifically.
Once you get some videos out there, we can sort of understand your style.
Okay, well, while you guys are doing that, I'm going to finish this about me. And by finish, I mean start it.
Alright, Colton, I got you covered. Here's your picture. It'd be the correct size.
Thank you. I haven't seen
It might not send with my internet, though, but it's probably not going to send. But it's the thought that counts, you know?
I don't know how to do this about me channel description. I don't know. I never know how to start these things.
Do you want me to read mine so you have an idea?
Sure. Also, that picture is terrible. It's terrible. There's like no pixels.
It's because it's that same image stretched out to 20 volts.
I can't even tell what kind of ragu pasta it is.
Anyways, description is
Oh well.
Reading this, you might as well subscribe for all my banger videos.
Oh God, this.
And then we're done here. That's all it is.
Okay. Freaking. Oh, this looks awful.
My photo or your about section?
The photo.
Well, guess who has a new banner made for him?
I don't know.
Me.
You have a banner made for me?
Which one are you using?
I'm using the Ragu one.
You're using the Ragu 100?
I am. Since you decided it's too ugly for you.
I didn't.
Ragu it is.
It's just that it doesn't. It does. You can't even see the word Ragu on mine.
All right, I fixed it.
I hate Jimmy Kimmel though.
Yep. That's at least a bit personal to you. That can sort of be, you know, one of your things.
You make all your videos. Jimmy Kimmel hate videos.
Okay, but Paul,
Yeah.
is this the right size?
It should be.
I'll find out. Crap, I'm going the wrong way. Oops. Oh. Never in my life have I had such a stressful day, and I haven't even done anything except make this YouTube channel and look at you guys' really crummy artwork.
It's not even artwork. I stretched a picture of Ragu.
So naggy, Hunter. Nagger.
You know what? I'm basically your second mom, so you better appreciate my nagging.
Why would I need a second mom when I already have one?
Because you just do.
Oops. Freaking great. Now I accidentally typed it in wrong, so now I have an image labeled as Ragu JPEG and Ragu PNG. Now I don't know which one's which.
Nice.
Paul, the picture you uploaded was too small.
How is it too small?
Guess you gotta use the Ragu.
I can fix this. I can blow it up.
So while Paul's doing that, I actually don't know the categories for the Video Game Awards, so I gotta look it up.
I don't either. Okay, Paul.
Okay,
I don't know.
this is quadruple the size of the original.
I'm pretty sure just quadrupling the size isn't going to make it work.
Okay, so Game of the Year nominees, I think. We got Control, Death Stranding, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Resident Evil 2,
Oh, no,
Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice,
We're not doing that yet.
and The Outer Worlds. So,
still
who do
gotta
we all
keep
think is
asking
going to
Hunter
win?
or Colton about his life.
You will.
Paul, when are you going to get a girlfriend?
When are you?
I thought
Shut
on
up.
the 29th you guys were gonna set up my Tinder.
Hunter can do that.
Well, that's
because
the 29th.
I don't know how to do that.
I mean, can't I wait till the 29th? Do I have to get it before then?
You can if you want to.
Alrighty, one of these two should work.
Yeah, Colin, where are my grandchildren?
Where are yours?
Yeah, I just said I'm your mom. Where's my grandchildren?
Have your own kids, and then they'll have grandchildren for you.
We all know me having kids is impossible.
What, you think I'm going to?
You probably have a better chance than I do.
Thanks, I guess.
Hunter, we all know you're gonna have kids. Just because you screwed up twice doesn't mean you're gonna stay alone forever.
I mean, I feel like... What is that noise?
Is it from Hunter?
Probably.
No, I don't think it is.
Could you stop that, Hunter?
I'm literally sitting in my chair doing absolutely nothing.
Oh, I think it was me.
And considering I can hear it through my speakers and not through my
stop.
microphone. You can still hear it.
No, that was a different noise. I stopped.
But I don't think my problem is that, like, I keep messing up. My problem is I just don't even want to try. Like, I don't like talking to people.
Oh, we know.
You should probably
Like
learn
new
how to
people.
do
Like
that.
new people. I don't know. It's just not fun.
Well, you can make it fun if they're good people.
I don't know. It sounds kind of gay.
Like you?
Yeah. Maybe that's why I can't get a girlfriend. I'm just actually gay.
Yeah.
Well, try dating a man and dating a woman and, you know,
Seeing how that goes.
just as an experiment.
Can I do both at once
Figure
to
out
save
what's
myself
wrong
the
up
time,
there.
though?
Yeah. Okay, I'm not seeing a new banner on your channel yet.
Because I'm doing something. Chill out.
Or even a profile picture. Or about.
I did put up a profile picture, so you should probably reload your page.
It's just a K. Did you upload a K? A
No.
white K on a green background?
No, I did
'Cause
not.
that's what I'm seeing.
Fucking
They take a while to
reload the
update, Paul,
page.
so you got to give them some time.
I see the Ragu background. But
Well, that's being changed.
good.
Keep it.
No.
I thought that
I'll
was yours.
unsubscribe
Hunter.
if you don't. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I see it on your
It
channel.
is.
It's terrible.
I'm dead keeping it. I love it.
So is your
Better
profile
than my old
picture.
one.
It's terrible.
Yeah, that's my profile picture for like the entirety of my channel's existence or something.
No, I think that's pretty
What?
recent.
I think it changed when I had my identity crises.
And
But that's what it was before those two.
Did you say
Shut the
identity?
fuck up, okay?
Identity?
Identity crises.
Why did
You
you?
know, I want to come to your
dent me?
house. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
You can't even get out. You can't even get out of your own house, let alone go to my house.
Look, stop bullying me.
I'm not bullying you, you jerk.
YouTube's gonna take this video down now because you're bullying me.
I'm
If
not
you're happy.
bullying you.
Can you stop bullying for like 2 seconds?
You're just being a little baby, Hunter.
It's because I am
Yeah, I'm
one.
back at your channel. Nothing's new.
And because I'm putting stuff on, you weenie butt.
Okay.
Ooh, I should feature your channel on mine.
Why? I'm not saying you can't. I'm just asking.
Yeah, me too. I'm adding him.
Thanks. Feel so loved, I guess.
Let's see.
Okay. This is good enough for me. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas. Who is sending me fucking shit on my... Sorry if I'm swearing too much, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, gosh.
Bro, I'm gonna tell your mom.
Oh, I saw your new profile pic for a second there.
That's pretty cool.
Then it went away.
Well, don't ask me about it, I don't know.
God damn it.
Yeah, there we go. Wish I could readjust the angle that you see on this channel art, but like I wish I could zoom it in and out, but oh well. Okay, give me a sec. Let me go to the channel's home, see what I can look at.
Okay, you're added to my related channels.
Thanks.
Oh wow. I added him to my featured channels.
Thanks.
Well, it's like the same thing.
No, mine's special because it says featured, not related. Featured means I took the time to
Mine doesn't say
specifically
related.
choose out these people.
I actually gave a name to my list of channels, friends and family
Friends and
discount.
family
so-
discount. Okay, who is Nicole Carter? She subscribed to you too. She subscribed to me the other day. Who is that?
I think that might be my brother's account.
Okay.
There you go. I got my freaking channel description done. I think everything's done for my channel.
Bro, I don't see a profile picture yet.
I posted. That was the first thing I did.
I do like your description though.
Thanks. Oh, how long is this slog of a podcast?
Okay, I'm looking you up. Well, it's just because you guys have kept getting distracted.
I'm not.
I think it's your fault, Paul.
I'm working on what
You
you
haven't been
wanted.
a very good podcast host.
You wanted me to work on this, so that's what I'm doing. You guys are the one that has to be talking.
All right, Hunter, about your girlfriends.
No thanks.
Why don't you start swiping on Tinder? Twinder.
I'd rather not. Every time I go on Tinder, my self-confidence drops another 3%. I'm about to be in the negatives soon enough, so like, don't quite want to do that.
If you want to talk to women, like learn how to talk to people and introduce yourself to people, why don't you just like go on 50 Tinder dates and just
Man, I can
just,
barely
talk to
handle
the
like
people.
I can barely handle one social interaction a day. You're talking about like 50? Dang.
Well, you don't have to do them all in one day. You can do like once a month
Okay,
until you're
I'll rephrase
comfortable
it. I don't think I can handle more than like 3 social interactions a week.
Well, that's
So
easy.
it's gonna take me a while to get through 50. I'd be like a whole year in like another 4 months.
That's 0.3 years.
16 months?
Gaining confidence in that time is
Oh wait, I said week,
like
not
nothing.
month. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, let me change it to month again. Let me move the goalposts again. Just so I'm right and you're wrong.
Well, even so, that's like barely over a year. And that sort of change is like pretty good for just a year.
Bum, 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 bum. Now the real question is, how am I going to find my channel when there's no way to find it? Like if I
find it.
if I search it right now in the task in the search bar, it's not going to come up.
Well, neither does mine. All that comes up for me is Super Mario 64 speedruns. So,
It's because
we're
you
kinda
chose
in
a
the
really
same
poor
boat here.
name.
Shut the fuck up.
Well,
Give me a better name then.
I want to view it from the format of somebody not signed into the account, so I can like look at it and see how it looks. But
Cool, yeah.
Just make a new channel.
no,
Make another. Make another one.
no. Anyway,
Wow,
look,
it is hard to find.
see if you can find it.
I typed in the exact name, then filtered by channel, and like Indian songs
Yeah,
with
nothing
12
shows up.
subscribers shows up first. You have to get some videos out, man.
I don't know how to do that.
So
Or
I guess
just
you
make
just have to
clickbait.
I don't know how to make any.
just make Minecraft parodies.
I don't have anything to make them with. That's what I'm saying.
You have a phone, don't you?
Shut up. I told you already. I don't know how to do this. I'm not making anything.
Well, maybe some people from the podcast will go and subscribe to you.
I doubt it. They have to be able to find me first.
Well, if you're in the podcast, we'll put your channel link in the description, and then bam, they
Find
just
the
found you.
If you can find a way to link it, then by all means. But I can't even find my way to it from a different channel.
Well, if you're on your URL, you just copy the link and paste it.
Got no clue how to do that.
But anyway, so you got your YouTube channel, man. Congratulations. You're one of us now.
Sure.
Congrats.
Sure. Why is it when I click on the YouTube page, it shows my profile picture, but when I use it on my phone, it doesn't show it until I actually go to the page.
It takes a while
I
to
don't know.
update, usually.
It doesn't
I
show
still
up
don't even
for
see
me
your
at all.
profile picture yet.
I don't know. I don't care. Can we just move this along? This podcast
Let's go to the Game
is
Awards
really,
now.
really boring.
Yeah, my family will
Awards.
be back in like 10 minutes, and I thought we'd be more efficient.
Okay, we'll do this one quick.
All I
Game
can
of the
say
year.
is that-
We got
Wait, are
Control,
we gonna
Death
be
Stranding,
doing-
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Resident Evil 2, Sekiro, and The Outer Worlds. Who's
Okay,
gonna win?
I'm hanging up. This is fucking annoying.
Alright, we've all voted for Sekiro Shadows Die Twice.
No.
Best Game Direction, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice.
Can we just
Best
can we just-
Narrative, I don't know
we
any
just
of
not
these
upload
games, so
this
I don't
one?
care. Best Art Direction, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice.
Yeah, Paul, can we
Best
not upload
Performance,
this
I don't know
one?
any of these people.
If we can get one again soon, because like I got to get some content out there. But I just did a
Best
parody
ongoing game,
yesterday,
Apex Legends.
and I have another one that I made. So
Because this one was starting off fine, and then it got fucking ruined within 2 seconds. Like,
Yeah, the
it
intro
really
is where
says
the
something.
boost went off.
It really says something when I'm sitting here, and I'm in the podcast and I'm fucking bored. Unless you want to upload this and call it podcast number 7, the boring podcast.
this can be a bonus podcast, Dumpster Boys.
It's pretty shit.
Fucking Hunter
Bonus
ruined the
podcast.
entire podcast. That's all it is. Throwing Hunter
Yeah.
under
This
the
is
bus.
All right,
Honestly, just
next
kick me
time,
out.
next podcast, I'm gonna have complete control, and I'm gonna keep us focused, and it's going to be great.
I was trying to focus half the time, but every time I try to say something, it gets focused. You guys keep talking over me, and I'm not going to yell at you guys.
You were the one who always brought us away from the focus. You started talking about, like, video game engines for Star Wars.
But you know what? You know what? That's what people want to listen to, because you didn't plan anything from the fucking start to talk about. You just said,
I did.
You gave us, like, 2 things. You said, let's talk about what we're doing in a career, and let's talk about video game awards. Nobody had anything to say past 2 minutes of what they were going to do, and then you wanted to say the video game awards.
Well, we could have if we kept going with it.
We tried, and nobody had anything they wanted to say. Hunter had like 4 words.
We didn't ask enough. We didn't try hard enough.
Because nobody cares.
I could have asked him some more.
We
were going some more when he asked him more. When we asked him about his girlfriend, we asked him about Tinder.
Nobody in this room and nobody in the audience cares because we haven't done anything. We aren't talking about.
We aren't in a room.
Room as in the room we were talking in, our podcast room. We were all here in front of each other talking. Fucking, the point is, you gave us 2 topics, and one topic was really short and really boring, and the other one, you wait till the end. What were we supposed to do in between all that?
We were supposed to carry the first topic for a while, and maybe that would have organically led us to something else, because Hunter was coming up with his own game, and that could have led to some stuff, but he didn't say anything.
You know Hunter has...
Because I can't formulate my ideas into actual coherent thoughts half the time.
That's what I'm saying.
We could have come up with it for him.
That's not the point.
But you didn't.
And the other thing is, yeah, I brought the topic off with some stuff, but you know what? Not only would people probably want to listen to that more, but it kept the conversation going without having to force it on myself. We talked about this stuff naturally. Talking to Hunter about what he wants to do with his game and his career, we had to like force ourselves to think of questions and whatnot.
Well, we didn't stay focused enough on it. We should ask more questions.
Because it wasn't interesting. We didn't stay focused.
It would have been interesting.
No, it wasn't. Hunter,
yes, it could have been.
Hunter, would it have been interesting if we sat and let you try to think of like a bunch of different thoughts about your game and life for like 20 to 30 minutes?
I don't know. Probably not.
As I said before, we need to plan this stuff out because this is boring. Nobody wants to listen to this. People would probably rather listen to me like shake this box of Pop-Tart cereal.
It is pretty entertaining.
We can plan better for next time.
Well, we were supposed to do that the other day. Like I said, we should have, but you guys said, no, let's just wait till Thursday. We have a podcast idea. You guys didn't even do the idea.
Well,
I think we said Wednesday, but then like we didn't do anything on Wednesday.
Yeah.
After my exam. Because I just like hated my life after Wednesday.
It's because every time we tried to ask you to do something, Hunter, you either fell asleep or just didn't want to do it.
Hey, that calc exam was like really just tiring, you know?
Well, who cares?
Being retarded takes a lot of effort out of me. It takes a lot of energy out of me.
You're not allowed to be tired if you fail it. You have to pass it and be tired. Paul's is over here sighing now.
So are we going to do the Game Awards tonight?
Well, you said you're not even going to stay up to watch them all.
I might have to now.
You have your
honestly, I don't really care about the Game Awards that much.
I don't, but I have to watch it because I'm keeping somebody else posted on it. Other than that, I never watch them.
Like, I think I said this meme like the other day. Game Awards are... Everyone knows Game Awards born after 2018 are bad. All they know is Death Stranding, Death Stranding, and Death Stranding. Literally,
people who watch the Game Awards don't watch it for the awards. They just watch it for the announcements.
I don't even like care about the announcements because I know it's not going to be Xenoblade Chronicles X Remastered, and that's all I care about right now. It hasn't already been announced.
Hunter,
okay, you guys ready to finish this?
Oh well, now you're the one
this
saying
podcast is finished from the start.
Just don't upload this one. This one's really bad. Fucking just don't upload this one. Just get rid of it. Take like a 5-second break after we finish. Let's talk for a few. Ponder up an idea, and then try again.